Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Polkzoo channel and the guitar ladder system. Today's video I'm going to call the language of guitar and music. Folks, I really have something special here. It's a result of like 40 years of hard work and studying from Joe Pass and Horace Hatchett, but it's all my own material. And what I did is I figured out a way to teach the 10 systems of improvisation where your subconscious mind can really absorb it. I've sold these courses to people with master's degrees in music, but they want to learn how to improvise. I've sold them actually to some pretty well-known, signed musicians and people who've been playing for 30, 40 years. It really works, folks. The price is $2.99. I have a few spots left at $1.99. Feel free to send for samples to polkzoo@gmail.com, or if you just want to get started and get unstuck and really have some tremendous forward movement, you can just order it at stevezookguitars.com at the $1.99 for a little bit longer. But anyway, I'm going to try to share a little something every day. Here's the deal, and this has not been easy to explain, by the way. It's learning to think in terms of sound. And I'm starting to get a lot of emails from people realizing they're saying things they can tell what I have is authentic, and it really is. Learning, I'm very innovative, and I give God, the universe, all the credit, but I've worked my ass off. It's learning to think in terms of sound and groups of sounds, and learning to hear tension and resolution, and learning to understand on kind of a relaxed subconscious level. Like even Joe Pass used to say, simplify your thinking, and don't always be thinking when you're playing. You have to kind of let go. But that's why you need the right practice. You need to input the right information. So every day that's why my 240 studies are so powerful, because when you learn how to put chords together in a musical way, not only do you learn how to do that, looking at your fretboard, but you soak that up into your head. You get that reference point, and that knowledge can be used for a variety of things, whether it's, chord melody. And by the way, if you want to get into chord melody, this is perfect. You can end up making $100 an hour playing chord melody at private parties and whatnot. Maybe you play a few other things as well, but I used to do it. I don't do it much anymore. But the thing about the guitar ladder system is not just for jazz. It will wake up your mind for all forms of music. But anyway, I want to send me an email to polkzoo@gmail.com for samples. I'll send you cycle 1 and 2. But I want to share a little something every day. I love this chord I was talking about in the last video. It's a major 13. Now we're going to do smooth voice leading, meaning we're going to keep everything some small interval shifts, just like cycle 1. See how it's very, you got common tones there. You got small shifts. It's called smooth voice leading. It makes it sound beautiful. So here we have the same kind of a thing, a little bit different. Major 13, which is, it's a beautiful form. It's not a dominant 13 with a flat 7, right? But if you want to make some real growth, don't overthink the guitar ladder system. It's the real deal, folks. It's very simple to use. No note reading necessary, no involved theory, but it's very powerful. It works. So from here, major 13, we're going to then go to a 7 sharp, a 7 flat 13. So we have, okay, and then minor 7 flat 5, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9. Okay. 13 flat 9 resolves to major 7. So you hear that? See, that's beautiful. That's good chord movement. You learn thousands of these in the guitar ladder system, so you end up with a vocabulary. You learn the language of music, and you learn to hear this, not just, if you're always thinking, and Joe Pass used to say, I studied with Joe Pass 40 years ago when I was 22. I'm 62 now. If you're always thinking about your playing, you're not going to reach that level. You got to learn to think in terms of sound and color, and it needs to just kind of flow out of you. And that's where that input of great information is so important, and that's what the guitar ladder system will do for you. There's nothing even close on the planet, folks. It really isn't. I've looked at it all. Major 13, 7 flat 13, minor 7 flat 5, 7 sharp 5. Sharp 5, sharp 9, 13, flat 9, resolved to major 7. So one more time. See, we have major 13, 7, flat 13, minor 7 flat 5, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9. Let's go to minor 9. I was hearing that a little bit ago. Resolved to major 7. So once it's you learn thousands of these. I mean, my studies are much longer than that, but it's the same point. Like this is a good example. Now that kind of reminds me a little bit of a Joe Pass type thing, but Joe Pass was just really good at smooth voice leading, and you know, he had a very musical way of putting chords together, and this is all my own system, but it does reflect some of that, as well as my studies with Horace Hatchett. It's all original. So one more time, major 13, 7 flat 13. See how close those two things are? That's one of the reasons it sounds so. You don't have to overcomplicate guitar theory. Unfortunately, a lot of great players overcomplicate it and drive people crazy. It's not necessary. What's necessary is to learn the language of guitar and music, and that's what the guitar ladder system will do for you. The guitar ladder system is what you're looking for in a very innovative, simple to use, yet powerful guitar instruction system that will wake up the musical mind, wake up your musical ear, shave years and years off your progress, and allow you to reach a level of playing and composing and arranging that you would never get without it, and that's the truth. Major 13, 7 flat 13, minor 7 flat 5, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, minor 9 with an 11 on top. Sorry, I guess I should minor 11. Major 9 6 with a 7 on top. 13 flat 9, major 7. So I think I'll just stop right there, but you know, for samples of the guitar ladder system, send me an email, polkzoo@gmail.com. My suggestion, folks, don't overthink this. I've sold over 3,600 courses. I've sold them to people with master's degrees in music, people that have been playing 30, 40 years. Everybody says the same thing. And the most important thing with the guitar ladder system is don't think. Put your ego on the back burner. Don't overanalyze. Don't judge. Just be positive, and you will get a huge, huge benefit from it, folks. Really will. So major, one more time. Major 13. Let's get this a little bit closer. Major 13. See, it doesn't have the flat 7 like this, right? Major 13. 7 flat 13. Yeah. Dominant chord. Flat 13. Minor 7 flat 5. 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, minor 11. Let's go this time to 13 flat 9, resolved to major 7. All right, folks, take care. For samples of the guitar ladder system, email me, polkzoo@gmail.com. If you just want to buy it, you want to get started, you want to get unstuck, you can order it, steves@guitars.com. I've got a few spots left at $199. It's gone up to $299. If you want to call me and talk about it, I love talking about the guitar ladder system. I'm not going to pressure you to buy it. In fact, I'm going to ask you questions to make sure we're a great fit. But folks, this really works. I've really got something very, very special here that I've been working on for 40 years. All right, take care. I am a dealer for the Lower Arch Tops and the Recording King guitars. And I've got a beautiful LH350 right now. Maybe I'll do a video with it later today. Really nice 350 with a solid carved top. And you can get that exact one. Take care.